Hey everybody, it's Heather Ray, and I am a student at UT Dallas, and I am actually in AMS online. I am going to try and inform and persuade you guys of why you should welcome breastfeeding mothers in public. This is a topic that is very important to me. I am on multiple breastfeeding websites. I am a mother to a 17-month-old baby. I actually ended up formula feeding because I was unable to produce and it broke my heart. So I am a huge breastfeeding advocate. So here we go. Why we shouldn't be forced to feed in the bathroom. 1, it's unsanitary. It is natural. There is no sexual malice at all. Women are just trying to comfort or feed their child. There are so many levels of bacteria. Now, would you want to eat in the bathroom next to someone who is possibly having a bowel movement? Because I feel that that's a little gross. The bathrooms, they have extremely filthy conditions in many cases. I don't know if any of you guys have ever been to Chili's, or if you've ever been to a restaurant with your family and you go into the bathroom and you actually turn around and leave just because it's that bad. A lot of restaurants have many times napkins or water all over the floor. A lot of toilets are filthy, and there's water all over the floor in some of the stalls, which I find quite disgusting. So it's really hard when mothers are forced to go into hiding to breastfeed. I believe that you should stand up for breastfeeding mothers. Now, number one, a lot of mothers that breastfeed already have a lack of support. In this day and age, everything seems to be overanalyzed. There is a large lack of support for breastfeeding mothers, and many women feel ashamed to breastfeed in public. That is one of the reasons many women often give up and decide to formula feed. It is uncomfortable to be mocked, stared at, and have pictures taken of you just because you're feeding your child. I don't know if you guys have been listening to the news, but there was a woman who was actually at a deli, and one of the workers were fired because they were taking pictures of the woman who was breastfeeding, and they posted it on social media sites. It's very humiliating. It's very humiliating to be asked to leave a restaurant or a business just for feeding your child. It is also very humiliating to be in a business and have someone that you do not know come over to you in your personal space while breastfeeding your child to ask you to either cover up more just to make other people comfortable, or to feed in a restroom, or to feed possibly in a dressing room at Target. Have you ever tried to cover up while eating? Have you ever tried eating under a blanket? It gets hot, it's dark, and quite frankly, it's uncomfortable. Women do try to minimize the amount you see in public. Many times we are wearing 2 shirts, a nursing bra, and pads. Many babies get very uncomfortable and swipe away the cover or refuse to eat. I have actually tried this one time. I did this for a breastfeeding ad campaign, and I had my son latch on and try to feed under a cover, and it did not go well at all. There was lots of crying and a tantrum, and it was really, really uncomfortable because they fidget quite a lot. Now, what we want you to please understand is that if you see a mother who is breastfeeding her child, please remember she is not doing it for show. Mothers are giving all of themselves daily to better their children's lives. Whether you formula feed or you breastfeed, there are still sleepless nights. There are hours of unfinished homework for some mothers. Sometimes we go unshowered, we go sick, and we go hungry. You should embrace breastfeeding mothers because many feel ashamed already for doing what they do. Many mothers are too hurt or too embarrassed to receive the looks in public, so they excuse themselves from a dinner party to sit alone in a dirty restaurant bathroom to feed a crying baby. If breastfeeding mothers have enough decency to respect your wishes, and they cover, move, hide, or even bottle feed, could you at least help inform the rest of America that it is not indecent exposure? Now, imagine that. Everywhere we go, on the movie screens, in the songs that we listen to, the women on the magazines, everywhere you look, you're going to see women that are sex symbols. You're going to see women that are idolized for their looks and for the things that they do, for the things that they wear. You're going to turn on the TV and you're going to see the Kim Kardashian. You're going to see the Khloe Kardashian. You're going to see the Miley Cyrus. You're going to see all of these women who do in fact have absolutely beautiful bodies. But then sitting next to you, you're going to see a woman who is discreetly trying to cover herself in public and breastfeeding her child, who is actually trying to be discreet about it, and you're going to notice it. Please stand up for this woman. Please give her a chance to do what she was supposed to do, what she feels is right to do to breastfeed her child. Thank you.